John Horrigan, joined by Bobby Carpenter, 18-year NHL veteran, 3-time Stanley Cup champion with the New Jersey Devils, once as a player, twice as a coach. Bob, you've been with the Alumni for a few years now, and we're glad to have you.
It's great to be here. They had a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I'm glad I have the time to do it. It was always something to do with the kids before, and now that they've moved on, plenty of time for this.
Yeah, now, revisiting old war stories. You were on the 90 Cup Finals team for here, so a lot of ex-teammates. It's great to relive those times in the NHL, right?
Oh, there's no question, and I love watching those classic games on TV. It's kind of addictive, and we always talk about it, and every time we come here, just see that one, what happened. We still get on each other about the different plays we make, too. So it's very fun.
Absolutely. Now, you were the first American ever to be selected #1 overall, right out of St. John's Prep in Beverly. But there was talk that Lou Lamoriello here at Providence College was trying to recruit you. Can you talk about that?
I actually was here on campus. I actually had my room. Things didn't work out at the start with the contract negotiations, so I actually came down here. I did some of the introductions and all the different things. Randy Valashuk was my roommate at the time. And so Washington must have got wind of it, and we ended up working out the contract. So I went back home, and it was the way times were back then. You can't send an email or text. So I remember my dad says, "You have to tell Lou." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I know." I said, "I'll call him tomorrow." He says, No. He says, "Did you get in your car and drive down?" It was the worst drive I ever had.
Wow. Yeah, but it was the right decision. 18 years.
Right thing. Yeah, I mean that's why you have my parents are so incredible. Those are the little lessons that they teach you, and I pass them on to my kids. I know when my daughter was being recruited for colleges, I didn't let her send a text to say I'm going here. I made her call the people and talk to them, and that's how you do it.
You know, you broke in with the Caps. It must have been tough to play in Washington, D.C. At 18 years old.
Well, we had a really good team, and it was very, very conducive to me. We had an older team. They were on their way out, and all they wanted to do was help me. There was not much competition. They just wanted to see me succeed. We had Hound Kelly or Kinderchuk. The young guys there were Ryan Walter and Mike Gardner, and all those guys wanted to see me succeed. So it really was a great place to grow up.
And then you got to play in the Big Apple with some Hall of Famers with the Rangers, and then out on the Golden Coast with the Kings.
I've been fortunate enough to go to some really nice places. I think I've only missed the playoffs once in the 18 years I played, maybe twice. I think my first year in Washington and after we won the Cup. But I've had some great teams. I can't understand how many playoff games I've played, and like I said, even from coaching and playing, I lost in the finals 3-4 times, lost in the semifinals 3-4 times. I mean, it was a great run.
Absolutely. And you talked about your kids, but I want to give a shout out to your wife because you have raised 2 U.S. Olympians. Alex plays with the women's Olympic hockey team, and Bobo with the men's Olympic hockey team.
Yeah, he's actually with Milwaukee right now. He signed with Nashville, and so he's finally figured out what it is to be a professional athlete. It's really something that he's having a tough time with, being sent up, sent down, and the business part of it. And he went to college. College was great, and I always kept telling him it's a lot of fun in college. Wait till you become a pro. And it's funny when I was a play development, we always used the line when someone got drafted first round pick, and we always would tell them that's the easy part. Living up to your potential and staying in the league is the hard part, and it's so true.
And you were talking about Alex. You were saying she's going to China?
Yeah, she's. I don't know. They named her to the Olympic team. They having that rivalry series with Canada. Obviously, it's not going too good. They lost to 2 in a row. So, but it's good. Those games are great games. They're so evenly matched, and they're so exciting to watch that. We can't wait. And with the time change, it's pretty good. 12-hour time change. Most of the games are on in the morning. So.
That is great. And that U.S. Olympic hockey team, what they've done for females playing hockey, especially in the United States, it's been phenomenal.
It's huge. I mean, it's unbelievable what Title IX has done, and it started back in the 70s, and it's incredible. They have so many opportunities in all kinds of sports now, and it's great to see them. They deserve it.
And finally, your time with the Devils. Underrated team. Talk about teamwork with the Cup winner that you were on, and then you won 2 as an assistant coach. Just talk about that franchise.
We had a great team, and it's interesting how we we had an older team that didn't win, and to me that's a very, very dangerous team. We only had 2 guys to ever win, and they were kids when they won, with Stéphane Richer and Claude Lemieux. Nobody else had won, and we got to the point where we would do anything to win, and Jacques Lemaire knew that, and he demanded things of us, and we did it, and we really believed in ourselves, especially that year after we lost to the Rangers. We knew we were going to win the next year. There was no question about it. Our team hardly changed, and we just knew we were going to win.
That's great. I've been joined by Bobby Carpenter, 18 years in the NHL, 3 Stanley Cup championship rings.